Just come up to London to the Boaters picnic in their fight against the Canal and River Trust of trying to get rid of the moorings. I'll have a walk around and show you what they're trying to do and achieve. This is where they're moored, and it's all to do with the rowing boats. See, there's a rowing boat there. It's to do, they're saying it's unsafe, that this waterway is not wide enough for boats to be moored and for them to row. Yeah, stop the boat in coal. Maybe we can get some people to talk to us about what they're trying to achieve.
That is basically about, on the lower Lee, they implemented new mooring restrictions. So, like this stretch along here as well, it's all changed to no mooring, and loads of other sections, no mooring, or no double mooring, no wide beams. So loads of restrictions. Yeah, so this is just about protesting against that and raising money for the MBTA, which is the National Bargee Travellers Association. So I think all the stalls are raising money for them. So I think running that campaign does cost quite a bit of money.
Have a walk round, see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the River Lee we're on. Mansfield Park North is where we actually are. Show you the board up here. This is where we actually are. And it's all about this stretch of water. You've got the rowing boats coming down, and they're saying it's not wide enough for boats to moor and for them to row. I can't really see why.
I think it's just they're not happy with the boats being here. So I suppose they become less inclined to share.
It's a nice stretch of water. It should be big enough for everyone. What makes it that this stretch of water is just for people rowing a boat? It doesn't make sense.
I don't know if it's all about that or if some of it's to do with the CRT just not wanting continuous cruises around.
Let's have a look what stalls they got about. Get some tea and cakes there. I think this is a petition people are signing about it.
Yeah, it's just information about the campaign, and you can sign up to the mailing list if you're not already a part of it.
And what's this one? Like their merchandise.
Hi.
It's the
tops are selling well.
Boaters Spring Fayre.
Are you taking pre-orders? I think it's a good idea. Your keys have been floatless for a while. Although I'm not sure if they work, because I lost a set of keys because of the float. I fell in the water and then they came out of my pocket and floated away. Oh, and the raffle as well. How surprised is for the raffle. If it was stuff to fill my boat up, I'd be less inclined.
If you want to order one of these t-shirts, which is helping them fight their campaign, can they order them online?
mbtalondon@gmail.com.
So get on there and order a t-shirt.
Thank you very much.
I suppose we better buy something to help them out. I think we're going to get one of these badges. Can I have one of these badges?
Badge? Yeah.
£6.
£6.
One of them. We'll put that on Tilly as we go round. Thank you.
Thanks.
See what else we got up here. Hello.
I'm going to ask you to sign the petition. It's about the CRT licensing fee survey.
Yeah.
You know how it kind of obscured the implications, and like those people couldn't fill it in.
Or got sent it on the last day to fill it in. Like, scandal. It's always scandal.
Like you can say, I don't agree with any of those things.
You couldn't, yeah. So you had to say, what was your most preferable option? So
none of them were preferable.
None of them.
You didn't have an option to say, I don't agree with any of them.
Yeah.
So there's a boat. It's outside of Uxbridge.
Now, we're going to have some speeches about why we're here. You know, we're here to have fun, obviously, but there's serious reasons why we're here. We're here to defend our way of life. So Ian, the chair of the MBTA London.
Hello everyone. Okay, I'm Ian, I'm the chair of MBTA London. Okay, now, we are here to celebrate, but one of the things we're here to do is celebrate the vitality, the diversity that the boating community brings to the rivers and the canals. Now, Canal River Trust, they say they are also in support of that vitality, that diversity. They say that, but the things that they do say something totally different. The things that they do want to marginalise us. They want to push us to the edge. They want to erase us. They don't want us here in this very spot. They want to pretend that we do not exist, and they don't want other people knowing that we exist. Now, we have been fighting the safety zones for 2 years. In the beginning, CRT, no consultation with boaters. They only made consultation with one group, and that was the rowing clubs. They didn't speak to us, they just said, we're going to do this. We forced them back, and we made them reduce the safety zones. Okay? But still, a big proportion of those safety zones they want to do. Okay? And we have been fighting for 2 years against those. But CRT are absolutely divorced from reality. They cannot get the fact that they will not win on the safety zones. They do not get the fact that they are unable to enforce the safety zones. They are unenforceable, but CRT cannot see that. And they cannot admit that the £200,000 they have spent outside contractors to try to enforce these zones was a total waste of our money. They want to make over a kilometre of the waterways in London into pay for moorings nationally. Okay, so Milton Keynes, in Berkhamsted, they're changing the rules in the centres of those places so that it is harder for us to stay there for 2 weeks. If we want to stay in those towns for 2 weeks, we're pushed out to the margins, away from the facilities, away from the shops. And they want to do the same in Birmingham. Okay, they want to change the mooring rules in Birmingham so that fewer itinerant boaters can moor there. And the latest thing they've come up with is their discriminatory licence fee idea. They want people who move around the water to pay more. We've got to pay extra, more than other boaters. CRT is short of money, and you boaters, and especially itinerant boaters who haven't got a mooring, you've got to pay extra. But that's nothing to do with it. They are in financial dire straits because of their mismanagement of their finances and their mismanagement of the waterway system that they control. They want us to pay for their negligence. They try to dress it up in, oh, we're all in this together, but the truth is, they are negligent. £200,000 wasted to try and enforce the safety zones in just a year and a half or so. When they say they work in the interest of itinerant boaters without a mooring, they are lying. The thing they come up with, we are the people who lose out. They want us not here, so CRT can turn the waterways into some privatised thing where they can make more money. So we are here today to say we're going to fight back, and whether it's a tiny thing or a big thing, like the safety zones or the differential discriminatory licence fees.
That's brilliant. Obviously, the longer that we're here, the more that we're winning, because as soon as we leave, we've lost, but we haven't left. All today, and the days we're setting up, there was one person after another saying they live round the corner and they love the boats being here. And then when it was cleared out for a while, they thought it was very depressing you know, it didn't bring life to the waterways that we do, and also the added possibility of crime, etc.
Hi everyone, it's great to be here today. My name's Jasmine. Hackney can be beautiful. Walking in the sun down Regent's Canal, the life and vibrance of the buildings and the boats are an integral part of our landscape. But they are also so much more than that. They are our homes, the spaces that have always been ours. But they will not take our homes away from us. We are the people that live and breathe and work to make London the thriving city that it is. Our communities must be inclusive of all people. We have to come together. And whether it's through community groups such as NBTA or unions such as Acorn, we are creating a community voice loud enough for them to hear. We are the people that make Hackney and London what it is. But they are neglecting this time and time again in favour of profit and what they call enterprise. We at Acorn Hackney extend our full solidarity to NBTA and hope we can work closely alongside you in your campaign.
One of the things that really strikes me while I'm here is how friendly the boating community is. Everyone is just so friendly to each other. It's almost like they all know each other. And even if they don't, they just stop and chat to each other, talk to each other, ask each other how it's going, how their day is, how their boat is. Really great community. Let's have like a last little wander through, see what's going on. There's a lot more people turned up now than there was. It's now about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That queue is for the vegan hot box. So, very popular. We've got some more music going up here. So hopefully it will keep growing what they're doing and trying to achieve. Because it really is, for them, boats are not a hobby, they are their homes. And with this of trying to sell bits of the waterway off and charging more money just to be here, it's just ridiculous really. Everyone's over there on the grass, all brought little picnics and stuff with them, a lot of people, which is nice to see. Lots of families with young kids. People think boats are lovely. I mean, there's a lot goes with it to living on a boat. You don't have a flushing toilet. You don't have running water unless you go and get this water, fill it up. Your toilets, you've got special sunny points you have to go to empty them. There's a lot more goes with it. It's not just all that you just sit around on a boat and sit in the sun. Especially in the winter, you get the tow paths, all the mud. So they do put up with a lot. I will put their website address below. You can read up about it as well, some links to it.
Jump around,
more music going on here.
Jump around, show your face in there. 9 months ago in a dirty bar not far from home, I met a lady with emerald eyes, dirty blonde, rolling on a river. I'm trying not to bleed myself dry, and I'm trying not to ask myself why. Dark clouds are looming, and I'm only human, and humans are just monkeys after all.
We are treated as if they're not our homes, but they are. I live in it. I've been living in it for like 12 years or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are our homes. Boats are homes! Boats are homes! Boats are homes!
Hello. So I'm here today to talk about mooring on the No Mooring Zones. So as you can see, we have loads of boats here and it looks beautiful, and we've got a really good community here today. And I've been speaking to the local residents here who've already told me that they feel much safer when we're here, they feel more supported, they feel there's a community here, and we want to keep doing that and define the no mooring zone. So I am a relatively new boater, and when I first got my boat, I was coming into London, and I was like, oh, where can I moor? And it's like, oh, no mooring, no mooring, no mooring, no mooring. And until I saw like the posters around about the safety zones, I thought that these were genuinely no mooring zones. What I found out that these are completely legal zones to moor in, and as you can see, we're here today, and I'm speaking quite specifically in some way. Well, I'm speaking to everyone. I'm very nervous, but also specifically to newer boaters who I've been speaking to along the tow path who genuinely feel that these are no mooring zones. If you have moored here, you might have got one of these notices from the CRT, and they're not worth like any of the paper that they're printed on. Basically, we make bunting out of these notices because they have no legal leg to stand on.
As you can see, the boaters are not giving in lightly. They're all putting up a fight. There's a lot of them here today. I think someone really needs to listen to them, and maybe they will listen to them today after all this. Well, I've been up for the day to see what the boaters were doing, and it's been quite a nice day. Pleasant people, really nice atmosphere. It's time to go home, so I'm now at London Liverpool Street Station, waiting for the train to go back. Hope you liked it, enjoyed it, give you a bit of insight in what they're trying to do and accomplish. And don't forget, you can like and subscribe.